The greater danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low, and achieving our mark. The true work of art is but a shadow of the divine perfection. I am still learning. If people knew how hard I worked to get my mastery, it wouldn't seem so wonderful at all. A man paints with his brains and not with his hands. Genius is eternal patience. There is no greater harm than that of time wasted. Lord, grant that I may always desire more than I can accomplish. Trifles make perfection, and perfection is no trifle. My soul can find no staircase to heaven unless it be through earth's loveliness. Death and love are the two wings that bear the good man to heaven. I live and love in God's peculiar light. Every beauty which is seen here by persons of perception resembles more than anything else that celestial source from which we all are come. What spirit is so empty and blind, that it cannot recognize the fact that the foot is more noble than the shoe, and skin more beautiful than the garment with which it is clothed? If in my youth I had realized that the sustaining splendor of beauty with which I was in love would one day flood back into my heart, there to ignite a flame that would torture me without end, how gladly would I have put out the light in my eyes. I live in sin, to kill myself I live, no longer my life my own, but sin's. My good is given to me by heaven, my evil by myself, by my free will, of which I am deprived. Faith in oneself is the best and safest course. Good painting is the kind that looks like sculpture. If we have been pleased with life, we should not be displeased with death, since it comes from the hand of the same master. A beautiful thing never gives so much pain as does failing to hear and see it. It is necessary to keep one's compass in one's eyes and not in the hand, for the hands execute, but the eye judges. Many believe, and I believe, that I have been designated for this work by God. In spite of my old age, I do not want to give it up. I work out of love for God and I put all my hope in Him. From such a gentle thing, from such a fountain of all delight, my every pain is born. I cannot live under pressures from patrons, let alone paint. I am a poor man and of little worth, who is laboring in that art that God has given me in order to extend my life as long as possible. The promises of this world are, for the most part, vain phantoms, and to confide in oneself, and become something of worth and value is the best and safest course. What do you despise? By this you are truly known.